today's video, we're going to check out the top 5 smartwatches for your iPhone. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability, and more. You can see the prices and more information in the description below. Also, make sure you subscribe to stay up to date with the latest technology reviews. I decided not to include any Apple Watches in this list because they obviously work well with iOS devices. Okay, so let's get started with the video. At number 5, it's the Garmin Vivoactive HR. What I love the most about this smartwatch is its looks. If you want a smartwatch that looks like a normal watch, your options are limited. Hybrid smartwatches such as the Vivoactive HR mix the looks of a classic watch with smart functionality and should really be more popular than they are. It's basically a good balance between those two worlds. The Vivoactive HR is available in either a sports version with black and rose gold finishes and silicone straps, or what Garmin calls the premium options, which are more expensive and come in either silver or gold-toned finishes with leather bands. A quick glance at the watch and you wouldn't think it's there, but raise a wrist or tap on the lower half of the watch face and that touch-sensitive display will light up, showing you information on everything from the date to the weather to your day's calorie burn. It has a little semi-hidden screen on its front, and that lets you read notifications, check your exercise stats, and even stress levels. The Garmin Vivoactive HR has an LED screen below its fascia. It's a 2-line monochrome display that pops up when you double tap on the little display area or flick your wrist. If you're buying this smartwatch to help you reach your fitness goals, please keep watching the video because there are some better models for that. When you record an exercise with this watch, you don't get a map of your route. However, the Vivoactive HR does record your distance, speed, and scientific-looking graphs of your heart rate and pace. There are no buttons on this watch, as all interactions are done through the screen. Swiping left and right will scroll through the different faces, and some you'll be able to tap on to show more information. What I didn't really like about this watch is that Garmin claims you'll get about 5 days of battery life on the Vivoactive HR, which is a little less compared to some other hybrids that run longer, some up to years. But with the Vivoactive HR, you're paying for that screen in battery juice. Overall, I would say that it's a pretty nice watch for occasional use, but not that great for running and working out. At number 4, it's the Fitbit Versa. Remember earlier when I told you to keep watching the video for watches that are suitable for fitness and running? The Fitbit Versa is one of them. The first thing you'll notice about this smartwatch is that it looks very similar to the Apple Watches. I'll leave that up to you to decide whether that's a good thing or not. I personally love the looks of this smartwatch, and I'm sure you'll get a lot of questions about it from people when you wear it. The Versa isn't only aesthetically pleasing, but probably one of the most comfortable smartwatches Fitbit has made thanks to its lighter weight. Fitbit claims the Versa is one of its lightest smartwatches yet, due to its ultra-thin anodized aluminium case and slightly tapered and angled design that's been built to fit small or large wrists. However, this lightweight material does make it feel a little cheap at times, something to keep in mind if you're wanting the Versa to be more of a lifestyle watch and if you like the weighty premium build of fancy watches. On the left-hand side, the Versa sports one main wake-up or back button, while on the right there are 2 smaller pause and finish workout buttons. What I like the most about this smartwatch is its screen. It has a vibrant, colourful touchscreen with a brightness up to 1000 nits, meaning that you can easily see the screen even underwater or in direct sunlight. The best part is that you don't even have to turn the brightness to max to be able to do that. I was impressed by that because not even my smartphone can do that. I have to turn the brightness to the max to be able to see the screen of my phone. As I said, this is one of the best activity trackers. Whether it's running, cycling, swimming, or high-intensity training that you want to track, there's a dedicated option for this on the watch's exercise app, accessible as the first option in the main menu carousel. This consists of run, bike, swim, treadmill, weights, interval timer, and workout. To conclude, I'd say that the Versa is really comfortable, surprisingly nice looking, and fun to wear. At number 3, it's the Garmin Vivoactive 3. This smartwatch is a very versatile smartwatch. The Garmin Vivoactive 3 has a heart rate sensor, GPS tracking, and a selection of built-in apps dedicated to keeping tabs on a range of sports activities, from running and indoor cycling to skiing and snowboarding. Even though it is mainly a fitness smartwatch, it has a lot of features it can brag about. It has features such as smart notifications, an onboard payment system called Garmin Pay, as well as both sleep and real-time stress tracking. It weighs 43 grams and it's made with a stainless steel casing. This means that the Garmin Vivoactive 3 feels weighty enough to be premium, but like a normal watch once it's strapped on. The silicone strap is flexible and very easy to get on and off. Once it's on, it feels secure, and even after a run, swim, or HIIT class. The Garmin Vivoactive 3 screen measures 1.2 inches and has 240 by 240 pixel display, which is a size that suits a range of wrists both big and small, and yet still serves up information without you having to squint to see the stats. The display of this smartwatch is always on, but dimmed. The backlight comes on when you flip your wrist up. This is handy for quickly checking the time, but we found keeping that setting on meant it came on a lot during the night. However, you can customize whether it comes on or not. The thing about this smartwatch is that it's not overfilled with buttons. Some people are bound to love the minimal effect this provides. Others who are used to multifunctional sport watches with lots of buttons and dials may find it lacking. The watch itself is waterproof to up to 50 meters, which is ideal if you're a swimmer, and makes it easier to shower and wash up without worrying about taking it on and off all the time. Add to that the fact that the screen is Corning Gorilla Glass 3 and the case is made from a reinforced polymer, and you've got one durable device on your wrist that'll withstand the most grueling of workout sessions. Overall, I'd say it's a very nice watch for all fitness fanatics. At number 2, it's the Fossil Explorist Gen 4. The Fossil Explorist is a great looking watch, borrowing most of its design cues from the previous third generation model. At a glance, the watch resembles a traditional mechanical timepiece more than most of its smartwatch rivals, thanks to its large flat glass front, notched bezel and crown-style buttons. What I love the most about this smartwatch is that the Q Explorist OLED panel is right at the forefront, and it's pin-sharp, bright and colourful. On other smartwatches you can see the edges of the screen easily, but this is not the case with this model. The Q Explorist OLED display is set to always on by default, and with this in mind, all the watch faces also have thoughtfully designed low-energy counterparts that appear after a few seconds of inactivity. The watch is available in 5 different colours and has a variety of straps made from different materials. Whichever model you choose though, you can use any standard 22mm band to achieve the look of your choice. The older versions of the Fossil Explorist lack some features such as GPS, NFC and a heart rate monitor. This new version has all of them, making this watch a much greater option for people that are shopping for a smartwatch. One thing that prevented this watch from getting the #1 spot on this list is its battery life. It has a much shorter battery life compared to its competition. Fossil claims that it can last for a full day. That might be considerable for some people, but if you forget to charge it just one night, you'll be stuck with an ornament on your arm for the rest of the day. It's also waterproof to 50 meters, so you can keep it on in the shower and use it to track your swims. Although it has a built-in mic enabling you to use Google Assistant, there's no speaker, so you can't use the watch to take calls from your wrist. Moreover, there's no 4G support, which means you'll need your phone nearby or a known Wi-Fi network if you want to receive and respond to notifications. Overall, it has all of the aesthetic appeal you'd expect from a brand that specializes in fashion accessories, and crucially, it includes all the features a prospective smartwatch owner should demand. At number 1, it's the Huawei Watch 2. The Huawei Watch 2 is one of my favourite watches that I would recommend to everyone. It's available in 2 versions, Sport and Classic. The Sport option uses a thermoplastic case with ceramic bezel and interchangeable silicone straps that'll endure the sweat of your workout. The Classic, on the other hand, uses stainless steel and comes with a leather strap. This makes the Classic model a few grams heavier than the Sport version. It weighs around 60 grams, so it's still pretty light for its size, and it's barely noticeable when you put it on your wrist. The strap is comfortable enough, although it feels rather cheap. You don't have to worry though, since the Huawei Watch 2 straps are of the standard 20mm variety. You're free to replace them if you want. The Huawei Watch 2 has a 1.2-inch AMOLED 390 by 390 pixel display, which is bright and vibrant and perfectly readable outdoors with good viewing angles. It also comes with an ambient light sensor to automatically adjust the brightness. The Huawei Watch 2 has 2 crown buttons, one for accessing your list of apps, while the second can be configured to act as a shortcut. Out of the box, it's set to access the Workout app, so you can begin tracking runs or workouts. Neither crowns rotate, which is a shame, since such a mechanism could possibly have avoided the problems with the bezel and swipe gestures. One of the key draws of the Huawei Watch 2 is its fitness capabilities. The wealth of features such as GPS, Bluetooth, 4G and a heart rate monitor means it's able to track a range of activities and workouts. Fire up the workout app and you can then select which activity you're up to do: run, burn fat, cardio, walk, cycle, treadmill or other. Start a workout and the Huawei Watch 2 will monitor your heart rate, workout intensity, duration, distance, steps, calories burned and location, depending on the type of exercise you're doing. The Huawei Watch 2 comes packed full of features, and for that we give it the #1 spot on our list. Huawei has done a fine job cramming a lot of tech into a device which doesn't look out of place on your wrist. It's not the most eye-catching design, but it also doesn't look like you've got a huge computer on your wrist. With that being said, I would recommend this smartwatch to people that are looking for a smartwatch that can do almost everything. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you found it helpful, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future. If you have any questions related to these products,